Day now, if a Fulton County grand jury will hand down an indictment for former President Trump and the investigation into interference in the 2020 presidential election. Only on 11 Alive, we caught up with District Attorney FaninWillis as she prepares for a possible indictment. Our Chrissy Diaz, she joins us now live outside the Fulton County Courthouse.
That possible election interference, but it is the unhappy people that she is taking note of this morning. Take a look at this behind me. You can see those new orange barriers that are up around the Fulton County Courthouse this morning, all part of upping security as possible charges loom for the former president. Now, DA Willis says she has made a commitment to the American people to make a decision on charges by September 1st, and she says she's going to hold true to that commitment. This could be Trump's third indictment case of the year, and at a rally in Pennsylvania over the weekend, he talked about it and remained defiant.
It's a great badge of honor, because I'm being indicted for you. All they're doing is hoping for massive election interference.
The work is accomplished. I mean, we've been working for 2.5 years. We're ready to go.
Probably have another one. They say there's a young woman, a young racist in Atlanta. She's a racist. And they say, I guess, they say that she was after a certain gang, and she ended up having an affair with the head of the gang or a gang member. And this is a person that wants to indict me. She's got a lot of problems, but she wants to indict me to try and run for some other office. What's going on in this country is, and by the way, wants to indict me for a perfect phone call. This was even better than my perfect call with Ukraine. Remember that call? That was a perfect call. This one's better. This one is more perfect. I challenge, and I probably haven't.
The ballots are corrupt, and you're going to find that they are, and which is totally illegal. It's more illegal for you than it is for them, because you know what they did and you're not reporting it. That's a criminal offense. All I want to do is this. I just want to find 11,780 votes, which is one more than we have, because we won the state.
Now, Trump refers to that as a perfect phone call. In fact, he says that it's a perfect phone call, much like the perfect phone call he had with Volodymyr Zelensky.
Yo, it's Big Ant, the spokesman, man. We back. Another edition of Urban Politicians TV, UPTV. Make sure you stay on your pivot at all times, man. Had to come tap in, and every day when you open up your phone to get on the internet, how you get on the internet, you see more and more how it's becoming the wild, wild west. You will never know who's going to be going back and forth and popping shit to each other. And it's no different right here when it comes to Donald Trump taking shots at FaninWillis, the DA out in Fulton County, who's currently pressing the line on several gangs in the rap and hip-hop community or gangs around the Atlanta area in general. And I'm going to add links in the description from 11 Alive, the TYT YouTube channel, and also I'm going to get into a write-up from Yahoo in just a second. But as we saw, FaninWillis, it went more notable when she announced last year that she was indicting YSL. Young Thug was arrested, Gunner was arrested, and that whole case has become a full roller coaster ride in itself, all the way to the point where they've done documentaries on Hulu and all of that. But she was already pressing her line with other gangs. She had got YFN, which is YFN Lucci in them, and then there was some other gangs in the area arrested also. But at the same time, if you was paying attention, on the side, she was already pressing the line going at Donald Trump. And you heard Donald Trump say right there, supposedly, I don't know for sure, she got caught having an affair with the gang member out there and everything like that, or a gang leader. I don't know. I'm seeing different rumors online. I'm not going to come up here and throw that on nobody. You probably seen it if you on social media and Instagram, but I haven't seen anything like that. I haven't seen that in the write-up or nothing. With her, all I see is her doing arresting gang members or alleged gang members and giving them cases and everything like that. A lot of them have played out and took the charges. Then we got some saying, nah, this ain't that. YFN Lucci and Thug, neither one of them have started their trial yet, but they are going through these processes. But the write-up says this. Former President Donald Trump lashed out at a Fulton County District Attorney, FaninWillis, at a campaign rally on Tuesday, basically accusing her of having an affair with a gang member as another criminal indictment against him looms in Georgia. CNN reported Wednesday that Willis is expected to seek more than a dozen indictments against Trump and his allies next week when she presents the findings of her long-running 2020 election interference investigation before a grand jury. The Atlanta-based prosecutor launched her investigation into Trump's efforts to subvert the results of the 2020 election shortly after a recording of a January 2nd, 2021 phone call of Trump pressuring Georgia Secretary of State Brad Raffensperger to find 11,780 votes was made public. Joe Biden carried Georgia by 11,779 votes. The possible indictment in Georgia would be the fourth in 5 months for Trump. The first former president ever to be criminally charged. If the grand jury votes to indict Trump, that would come amid a flurry of other developments in the two ongoing federal cases against the former president, who remains the prohibitive frontrunner for the 2024 Republican nomination. And man, at this point, when it comes to Donald Trump, I don't know how much of it is done for entertainment, or do he just be saying whatever, or is that nigga just old and senile? But calling her a racist and everything like that, that sound crazy as hell and like he out of there. And I don't know where he got the rumor from of her sleeping with an alleged gang member, but he most definitely popping his noise. But that ain't gonna stop him from getting indicted possibly. They gearing up, getting a security ready for protesters out there and everything. Trump, I ain't gonna lie, him being a front-runner Republican Party is crazy, and that shows you what election processes have became, how much of the government is a joke, because the front-runner for the Republican Party of our country, the leader of the country, is about to be indicted in now 4 states, man. But tell me what y'all think. We got more coming, more videos, all that. 1,000 for Shit Show. Stay on your pivot.